Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 9 of my Rags to Riches Get Famous edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's pretty much where we left off in the last part. I had Jasper doing a little bit of dancing, and then he is talking. He's doing a heartfelt compliment to Patchy. And to help him work on his manners, we can challenge him to be kind. From what I can gather, all that's supposed to do is mean that they're going to autonomously do more kind interactions. But personally, I find that they do that anyways. But we have a pop-up for Felicity. Create cowboy costumes. Cowboy costumes are needed for the show on Friday. The teacher wants classic cowboy attire from their favorite cowboy movie, but Felicity wants to add a fantasy twist to them. Should Felicity create the costumes in a classic or fantasy style? I think she's pretty new to the club, so we're going to do classic. Maybe if she's been there longer, she could do her own take on things. So here's charisma level 6. What happened with her? She's very happy with the classic style outfits Felicity created. Their Hollywood vision is coming to life on stage. She gains performance for some great work. I don't really know what that. So of course he is tense from being with a stranger, but he's gonna always be kind of tense from being with strangers because, you know, he doesn't have a caregiver in the house because Felicity is a teen and can't take him on as a caregiver, unfortunately. So that's kind of too bad. Hopefully he can work with that and get some emotional control, and maybe that'll help him a little bit. He does have a school project, but that's not really going to help him very much. So we're going to have, because he's already an A student, so he doesn't really need to. Sometimes I go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival because if you go on the winning side, you get 500 simoleons per person who is joining it. Probably not a good thing for him since he's stressed with strangers. And if you join the pranksters, you get a voodoo doll each, and they're worth 950 simoleons. So that's kind of a good way to make some money. But she is out, and he is going through that clinging stage, so I'm not sure that it's an ideal time. Good thing that wasn't going on when he was doing the positivity challenge and had to meet a ton of different people. Yeah, so she could probably make that much money just painting, to be quite honest. So, and she is back from drama, so we're gonna do this usual, why don't we take a selfie with our little beret on our head. There. And maybe what we'll do is we'll also use our phone and we will add to Simstagram story. I don't know, that doesn't look like it adds her actual pictures that she took to her Simstagram story. And I didn't manage to breed these frogs before she went out to her club. I realized after I should have left them in Jasper's inventory because she's not around as much during the week as he is. Because of the fact that she got 12. Let me just finish this, and then I'll read what it said. She got 12 followers. She has 12 followers in total, but she needs to actually work on a few things. She needs to work on her charisma, and why doesn't she pay the bills? Why don't we get that done? We're going to pay those bills. We're going to resume that painting she started before she went to work, and then we are going to sell this medium realism painting she had done before she went to work for 1,836. And I hopefully will have shown that I sold the frogs. I'll try and remember to put a picture across the screen. They would have, I think they were 1,000. I don't remember. I guess, yeah, because they're 100 each, and I think there was 10 of them. So that's how much she got. So that's why there's a little bit more money there. Then, so there we go. No, thanks. Thank you for the invite. But, so he's kind of done everything he needs to do. Why don't we have him just do his homework? And now that we have paid our bills, I am going to make this their social media I mentioned that I was going to do. So I'm going to go into, there's 2 spots I need to go. One, for him mainly, I need to actually just go into electronics because he can't use the thing that makes the music. I think kids can't use that. But it is a good way to build the media skill. Kids, it's harder for them to build the media skill because they can't use that. So I'm going to go into miscellaneous. And we're going to buy, I don't know why it's saying it's new because I've used it a few times. So whatever. The more choices video station. Yeah. And it fits there. But maybe I should put that over. Okay, it's the pictures against the wall. So I do have to raise those up a little bit because I don't have move objects on. So I could put move objects on and then they could be lower and it would look better. Let me see, how much lower can we move them? Because I don't like them so high. They don't look very good up there. So there's her thing is still there. But maybe I'll put it like this. And then what I also want to get is a streaming drone, but I'll just get the little one that's not that expensive. Or maybe I should do it like this. I'm going to switch them because I think this will fit there. Yeah, that works. And then I need to go into activities and skills, and then it's under the creative right there, that tab. And let me scroll down. Let me look. There it is, the Mix Master Music Station. So and like I said, well, he can't use it. She can use it. So if we have time, we'll get her to use that. And I was gonna buy her an instrument, but you know, we'll wait. She doesn't really have time for that right now, but it would be good for her to learn. I think the guitar is a skill that comes in handy when they are in the acting career, if I remember correctly. So you know what, now that I think about that, I'm just gonna buy her the guitar and be done with it. I don't think I bought her a guitar already. Maybe I should double check that I didn't stick that she's not in her not in her personal inventory, because that would be, you know, not so good to get her an extra one. No, I don't see it there. So why don't you, now that you're done, why don't you come over here and rally the troops? Because your sister, I see, is a bit hungry, and you are too, so that will help. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to study trends, and we're going to see what's popular right now. And then your big sis, she needs to go do some of her... She needs to do homework, but it's not urgent because she's already an A student. So once they're A, I find it's not that important to do their homework anymore. It will help them with responsibility, so I will do it. So she needs to practice acting or practice dramatics by using a mirror or selecting the sim. Now, she can practice acting here too. So I may have her do this instead and see whether that counts. But she can practice dramatics on herself. Let's see that. She can perform a musical scene, or she can perform a musical scene for tips and fame. More choices. Cry on demand. See, I don't see. So is that on the mirror? Practice acting. Practice dramatics. Maybe she's not high enough in the acting skill to do that. Maybe that's why she can't do it. So we're just going to have her try. Okay, before we do that, let's, that's not worth very much, I'll have to say. So we're going to just rally the troops one more time. And then she's going to do some phone interactions. This time she's going to check her social media timeline. I'm assuming that will help her add to her Simstagram story. And then we're going to see whether this, I mean, it should work because I didn't have move objects on when she was doing that. She's going to come over here. Now, I want you're stressed. Okay, you're going to be in the same room. That's not so good. You're going to come over here and, okay, first off, why don't you write in your journal again to try and help you, see if that helps you with your stress. And where is your violin? There it is. Maybe you should come here. Maybe you should just come practice. That's what you should do, because then you're in a different spot because your sister's going to go in the room. I could actually move this. Maybe what we'll do is we'll move things around a little bit. We're going to actually put this over here so that he can come in this room and do things and they're not together. So that will help in terms of his stress, I would hope, because hopefully he's not stressed. Because he's stressed with strangers. So there we go. She's done that, and that would have canceled that interaction. So we're going to come over here and practice acting again. Where is she on her acting skill? I thought she'd actually gotten pretty high, level 6. So I'm surprised she can't practice those dramatics, but I guess you have to be higher than what she is. And he's all bubbly, lighting up over there. I got sparkles. Sparkles there. I wonder what those... Oh, it might be from the writing, because I might have that from the lot trait. Yeah, because I think it's supposed to help with writing too, which of course is not really going to do anything when he's writing in this particular thing, because it's not like it's a book or anything like that. So Jasper, actually what we should do, you still need to do some more, let's view your badge progress, and let's come do some dancing. I would really like him to finish that last badge for the scouts, because then that gives them a boost. They're supposed to learn things more quickly when they get that. So he has 4 of 6, so he's got 2 more that he needs to get. You know, whenever I look at this, it seems like it is dirty from a distance, but it's not. It's just the pattern on it. So we did spend a little bit of money, but you know I spent money, but I'm going to buy some lights, some brighter lights, because it's a bit dim in here, and I'm finding it just a bit too dark, and they have enough money to spare for, you know, a few lights that'll brighten the room better. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to buy my favorite light. I have to be under ceiling lights. I was on the wrong one. I'm going to buy the subtle saucer light, because I find that adds like a lot of light to rooms. This one doesn't even have a light in it, I don't think. There. And there. And then I'm actually just going to maybe move this and put it in here. I'm just going to size it down so it doesn't look so big in the room, because it's bright enough for that room. And now that I did that, I'm going to just move this so it's a bit more centered. So there, we have more light in the house. It's not so dark. It was so dark. It was hard to see anything. So much better. Much better for me, at least. So you've done some dancing. So we're going to cancel that, and we're going to try and start it again and see if that helps. Dance. Hopefully he doesn't have to stop dancing for it to count. Because it doesn't help him at all, because when he didn't have his motor max, then dancing helped, but now it doesn't do anything. Is that gonna... Yay! That gave him something, but doesn't look like he got it. So let's try again. Let's dance, and we'll just leave him. We'll just leave him to dance. So she is working on this practicing. Is it showing is starting? Is it working? 75% done. Yay! So maybe she can get to like level 7 of the acting skill and be completed for that. Let's see. Complete. Okay, she's getting tense. She needs her separation, she needs her phone, and she got to level. So we're going to check that. You're going to stop that. Yeah, this is really frustrating, I have to say. This needing the phone so much, because it's like constant stress. A bit ridiculous, actually. Is that not even helping? Or maybe she's not finished it and that's why it's not helping. We'll wait and see whether it goes away when she actually finishes her checking. And it takes a long time to check, I have to say. And it didn't even help. Didn't even help. So that's useless. Play a game. Okay, so she wanted to harvest. So you're going to come over here and harvest all, because you wanted to harvest. These are out of season. So maybe what I should do for her little garden, and this lot is really big, is I should build her a little greenhouse is what I should do. Just have it over to the side, and then we can put Patchy inside it too. Because I was also thinking, what does she want to do here? She wants to produce a new track. Because I probably should, before I get too far along, I should buy that tree. Is what I should do. So we're gonna... You actually can't filter, or you won't find it. Because it doesn't go under trait, and it doesn't go under potions, obviously. It doesn't belong in either. So there's the money tree right there, and it's 5,000 points. So it's pretty expensive. But, and it's going to take a few days before we're going to get anything off of it. So now what I do to get it to count is I take it out and put it back in, because it's this going back in which will usually register it as going into the household collection. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to double check. I don't know where she is on her gardening aspiration. And, you know, every point counts, especially now we just spent 5,000 points on that. So she still needs to water some plants, which of course isn't going to do very easily, you know, because Patchy comes along and waters them for her. So she should be able to get one at least. We'll do water all. See if it's only that one there. It is only that one. Unfortunately, I'm going to build the little greenhouse. And then get a couple of, obviously, planters. And she can buy a couple and then she can have them going in there. So I'm going to go into build. Because I need that for the walls. And 2, 4. I want it to have glass windows. So I'm making it even for 6. It's kind of big. It's probably bigger than I need. 6. And then 2, 4, 6. I usually use the one that is continuous, but oh well. And I'm not going to have it raised, like their house is on a little bit of a... and I'm going to actually switch it to day, so it's easier to see. And I'm just going to add stucco to it. You're not really going to see it very much. I'm going to just put it up the same inside. And now I need some windows. How tall is that? I do need to have it probably that height to have trees inside. So there we go. There. Those aren't cheap windows. And then I'm going to just get the, under the doors, I'm going to get the sliding door. Again, under the double height wall, even though I don't find it goes to the top. There we go. There. There's our door, and I guess we need a roof. There's a roof, such as it is. And I'm going to make it glass, because it's a greenhouse. Just plain, but I want to make it so that it's lighter colored. And I think, let me take a look. The only thing I don't like about this is, can't say that I'm a big fan of that, but you know, it does the job. So now I need to go into, actually, it used to you can get the plant, you used to be able to get the planters here, but I think now they've just moved them so they're only in buy mode under the outdoor activities and skills. So it's probably just as easy. Yeah, see, this is not very big in terms of space. What is it interacting with? I guess the door. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so then we're going to get... And I'm just going to use the Alt key to make it a little bit more fluid in terms of being able to move, hopefully. And since we have that, I'm going to actually move this, give him a little bit more space. So now, this was the money tree. So we're going to have that right at the entrance. So I was going to put Patchy inside here. So that Patchy is safer. We'll just stick this out here for now. And this is a cherry tree, so we want it to go inside. And this chrysanthemums, pomegranate tree. This needs to obviously be moved because they're not letting me plant it or put it there. There we go. And strawberry bush and a rose bush. Put that inside. And a black bean bush can just stay right there outside. And where's our Patchy? He's kind of hidden here, but I don't know that he is actually protected. So we're going to put him like this. There we go. So it's not really one advantage of maybe not having this door and having a single door is it takes less room sort of inside in terms of like the space you need. So I think I need to go into here because the door I want is just a little glass door. Even though it's going to be short, we'll put that there. And I guess that the sliding glass door only... Actually, maybe it didn't. Maybe it was fine. I'm just going to leave it because I think the issue was it couldn't be here, so it actually doesn't seem to block on that side. So it doesn't really make much difference. So there we go. She's got her little greenhouse. And since you're out here, why don't you ask for gardening tips? I guess I need a light in here. It just occurred to me because it was daylight when I was looking. And it's kind of dark. So let's try putting one of these and see if it works. Yes, it does. Good. It's kind of dark in the greenhouse. So come on along and do the things. And let's check in on Jasper. Can you... Oh, you got your badge. Yay, and then you can go take a shower. Yay, you're all done. And she got to level 6 of the gardening skill. So he could go into the drama club. You know, maybe he might join her in terms of that. I'll have to see. I'll have to think about that. Whether or not... let me know. For now, I'll keep him there, but let me know if you're interested in having him also go in the drama club, just like she is. Let's see what she got, because I think she jumped. She got a pear tree. So we're going to put that here. But, and she could actually plant that so that she can get, you know, one more watering in. Because she kind of has to water all the time to be able, like, she has to water it first. So we're going to check pockets for seeds when you're done here and see what you get. We'll wait and see. We'll wait. So she was able to water that. She was able to plant it there because they're spread out enough. And of course, the money tree does not need to be inside. It can be out. And the good thing is now that she's higher level, she can actually splice it and plant it, graft it onto something else. And then we can have a few money trees. So that can be her big money source of her source of money, as well as, of course, you know, painting, which she's been doing. So I'm going to put her back over onto her creativity aspiration because she's going to paint autonomously, because I think that's because I have it as an activity for the group, the club. So let's see what he gets, if anything. Yay, he got something. Let's see what it was. Oh, it's a flower. A snowdrop. We're going to put that into our garden, and he can't do anything with that. Anyways, so he's going to come over and do what I was intending for him to do, which was to study trends, and he can work on making a video, which I think... Oh, no, he doesn't. He wants to practice typing. We're going to get rid of that, because that's no use whatsoever. And I'm going to get rid of that. And here, he wants to record a video with the drone, and that one's fine, and he wants to upload a video. So those are things I'd like him to do. So we're going to pin those, but we are going to leave this part here. They're both A students. Yay. And, which I think they were at the end of the last part, but yay still. And she has done everything. They have a little greenhouse. They have less money, but, you know, they still have a decent amount of money. And once that money tree comes to bloom and they're, you know, essentially selling the things from it every day before it even gets, I think it's maybe 8,000 to start with, and then as you manage, if you fertilize it and evolve it, it'll be worth more. So that will probably be a big source of money for them going forward, so that they can work on other things. But you can make money from uploading videos too, so we'll see how that goes too. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!